a dollar, not even a dollar government grant. They gave them. So all these, we reward the millionaires, yet we punish those who help to make them millionaires. But I want to let's look at another video, y'all. Ooh, as we sitting here, my blood is boiling. My gut is boiling. This is why you need to send out your business so we can come to you. Let's check out this video, and then we'll get back into the conversation.
It's time we stop telling young Black girls that they have to work twice as hard just to get half as much. While I understand the history and intention behind the statement, I think it's become a limiting belief that roots us in grind, struggle, and survival. Yes, there's still systems that we're navigating. Yes, there's still progress to be made. But telling young Black girls that their life has to be hard, they have to earn their worth through exhaustion, it's not just outdated. I think it's harmful. Kind of messaging plants seeds of burnout before it even begins. It teaches us to overperform, overgive, overlook our own needs because we think struggle is our fate or our destiny. I think we can start telling a different story. Start telling Black girls that they don't have to prove their worth, that they're already worthy, that they can move with ease instead of effort, that they can rest without guilt. Being soft doesn't make you weak. It means you're strong enough to choose peace.
I absolutely love that. But Tiara, do you think that we're seeing more of these stories because the conditions are getting worse, or are we just seeing these things because it's more of seeing it on social media now?
What do you mean? Rephrase that for me, because I want to make sure that I answer what you asked me.
So do you really think that the conditions are getting worse in this day and age, or do you think it's because we're seeing more of it because it's put on social media? Do you think there's a blend of that, or it's more of this happening than it used to be?
Yeah, I think that Black, and as it pertains to what I just heard in the video, right, where the narrative I think has always been. I mean, I watched my aunts work like workhorses. I watched my grandmother, my great grandmother, when I was younger. She used to take me to people's houses that she would clean, her clients' houses that she would clean in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I would watch, and sometimes I would help her clean. And I saw my grandmother was an older woman. She was in her 60s by then, working and muling. And we were there for hours. And then she still had to come home and do all the things for us. So, like me thinking about Nakia or Nakia, after you put 12 hours in and you're there all by yourself at Burger King, then you go home to 3 children that have all these needs, and you just put it on your back again and do it. So I think it's forever like, right, it's a thing that persists with Black women. Like we just, this is what we're taught. I learned that from my grandmother, so I try not to teach that to Lauren. That I will say that's the difference. I don't teach that to my daughter. I do tell her that it's important to work hard, but I also tell her, listen, you can work smart. You ain't got to be out here doing all this. And truth be told, I feel like our kids are way smarter, right? They have the language. They like, nah, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do things I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna just figure out a way to make my life work for me. I'm like, go ahead, sis, go ahead and do it. So hopefully we can break that mindset and that narrative and that story that we bought, and we can we can graduate to something else. We can have a soft life. I want a soft life. I want to live soft. I say that all the time.